On August 12th, Emanuel Navarrete faces Oscar Valdez. It's a wildly interesting fight. Obviously, the clash of countrymen, the styles you expect, non-stop action.
The champion, Emanuel El Vaquero Navarrete.
Navarrete is a volume puncher with a 72-inch reach.
Down goes the Vaca here in round 2 of his world title challenge.
The Vaca right there is just sitting, both hands straight up in the middle. What do you do when a guy has his hands straight up in the middle? You split the guard with uppercuts. 2 uppercuts. You know, that's an awkward combination right there. 2 uppercuts back to back. The right
short
and
overhand
the
right hand that dropped the Vaca right where he stood.
My goodness. Listen, it's unnecessary punishment right now. And the reason why the ref is not stopping in and stepping the action is because the Vaca is fighting back. And he finally decides to step in and stop this action.
It's a whirlwind, and he let those punches go. And the Vaca just took a lot of punches. He probably took about 30 or 40 shots. He didn't really land anything. That's a lot of punishment for only 3 rounds of fighting from the Vaca.
Yes, it is.
A lot of punishment.
Yep, nose bleeding. And you see, it's not pretty. What we see from Navarrete is not pretty at all.
I like it.
But it's effective.
I like it.
It's effective. He's long.
This game is about getting your hand raised, winning belts, defending belts for as long as you can, making as much money as you can, and getting out with your faculties intact. And Navarrete, if he stays the course, hopefully he's on his way to doing that.
Oscar the King Valdez.
Man, look at these shots. Valdez loading up shots. Left hook powerful again. Body shot powerful. And he has to get down. That caught him on the liver. That last body shot. And Ruben has to go down for the first time. He should be able to get up. It's up at 8, and he does make it back up, but Ruben down with a liver shot.
This is an incredible performance by Oscar Valdez.
Now let's see if he can if he catches him on that liver again, he'll go right down again. That time a left hook, upstairs and back downstairs. But I'll tell you right now, Ruben is taking a beating. Look at these right hands, left hook, right hand, the liver shot, and down he goes again. Right on top of it. This fight's all over. Oscar Valdez Jr. has knocked out Marquez-Israel.
Impressive that is.
Is the first knockdown now, Rich.
Look at the sharpness of these punches, the speed and the power, everything. It's a perfect performance by Oscar Valdez.
Look at that liver shot,
And then again, he went right to the body. Look at him clamp down with his elbow up against the side of his body after it got hurt badly by that shot. Overhand right. I mean, you want to talk accuracy? Look at these punches.
Wow, the body shot, beautiful.
The only one that missed was that last punch because he was already going down. He was halfway down and he swung over the head.
Oh, that nice left to the body.
That shot to the body sent him down. He wanted it. He needed to. He had to take a rest there. That is as good a performance as anybody has had in the world of boxing this year. Absolutely spectacular.
Champion hurt again in round 6, but Navarrete rallied in the 5th, rallied in the 7th, and then does that here in the 9th. Each man now with a knockdown scored, and will Navarrete, with all this time to work with, get after him? Lunging left hook. Wilson comes forward. Right hand behind the jab. Looking for that left uppercut. Signature punch of Navarrete. Right hand, uppercut, combination. Wilson's hurt, and he ties up. Now some separation, tries to land the left hook. Up jab. Navarrete tries to go underneath it. Seeking to become a 3-division world champion. What a slugfest we have here. Long range bomb. Headshot rings in. Wilson holds up to it. Wilson clearly damaged here in round 9. Blood coming from his nose. Taking big shots. Headshot comes in again. Another big one from Navarrete. Navarrete with a left hand. Sweeping right hand, drives down. Big headshot. Wilson's in deep trouble here.
They got to get in there.
Big trouble. It could be ending at any moment.
It's a lot of time left.
He hasn't tied up.
He's got a shot with that left
Does
hook.
he know how to tie up?
And he knows it. He possesses the lottery ticket.
Tie up.
He stumbled back.
Tie up, Wilson.
Stumbled back.
Tie up.
They got to get in there.
Headshots running down from Navarrete. Body shot mixed in. It is over. It is over. In an absolute thriller. Navarrete is a 3-division world champ.
Just all the punishment from Navarrete soaking up in the body, in the head of Lamb Wilson. Beautiful 1-2. Wasn't a hard shot, but he had been softened up the previous 2 to 3 rounds from all the shots that he took. He stood straight up. Navarrete lunged in, landed right on the chin, and Lamb Wilson went down. And Navarrete knows how to finish. So he continued to press the action, and Wilson wasn't responding, and it was time for the referee to get in there, because this is when a fighter can get hurt, when they're not answering the call, they're not punching back, and they're physically drained, physically beat up, and they have nothing left to offer.
Navarrete is one of the best finishers in boxing. Once he smells blood in the water, he's going to take you out.
Pedro Navarrete had a sense of urgency in the corner, telling him, look, I need you to have a sense of urgency because this fight is getting away from you. Here it goes.
And how quickly things can change. And it's over. How quickly things can change. Emanuel Navarrete, who looked like a fighter coming off a long layoff. Imperfect, flawed, needing to find his rhythm. And just as we're hearing the report that his trainer said, you have to have a sense of urgency, the fight is over.
Navarrete just threw a right uppercut, just landed the perfect shot on the liver of Valdez. Just a beautiful shot that fighters throw and work on all the time in the gym. Right uppercut, he didn't see it coming, boom! Didn't have a chance to brace or deflect the shot. Delayed reaction, he thought about it, he said, I need to go down. The referee counted right in front of Valdez's face. He didn't have what it took to get up, because that shot paralyzes that right side and it takes all the wind out of you.
My goodness. Valdez did a good job at avoiding leaning forward that time. He leaned a little bit over that front knee. Navarrete set him up with that uppercut just to get him to bring those arms in, and then came around that right elbow right in the liver.
Well placed. Well played.
Bam! That's set up. That was a setup combination right there.
20 seconds to survive it. There's another left hook. Measures up another one. Wobbly legs on Burchell. Can he survive these last 10 seconds? Headshot after headshot. Valdez scoring with ease. Backs him up, and that's a technical knockdown. The ropes held him up. Look at his legs. Can he continue?
Come here, give me a go. Sabe los guantes. ¿Está bien?
Paul jab, and here he is now as a southpaw.
Now you see the body language from Valdez.
Uppercut combination, and he scores the knockdown. Valdez does it again.
You know a fighter's feeling good when they start throwing combinations you haven't seen all night. That was creative, that was thoughtful. He said, let me bring it up. I think he might have heard Timothy Bradley ask for the uppercut, and it landed cleanly, and you saw the results that it produced right there with Burchell. Valdez has an opportunity to step this thing up and potentially get this knockout.
Oh my! Explosive! Cap it, folks! That was human dynamite! Absolutely explosive!
Valdez has been fighting the perfect fight all night, knowing when to box, when to move, but this right here is saving grace. Left hook with the movement allowed Burchell to come forward. Just beautiful work right here, man, by Valdez. Finding the home for it, saving grace, that left hook. I knew as soon as he hit someone, as soon as he hit Burchell clearly, I knew it was going to be over.
Watch the legs on impact.
Getting out of range, beautiful setup, boom, right on the chin.
Every part of him crumbles
Unreal.
to the ring.
You never underestimate a champion. This guy never lost his belt in the ring. He has and had everything it took to get in here and do what he did tonight, so I'm not surprised. He's a champion level fighter mentally and obviously physically and with his heart.